morning. Welcome to Jenn Jiggles. Today is the 14th of September 2020. Hi, it's been a long time. I just wanted to come back. Excuse me, burping. Sorry, it's so rude. I just wanted to come back and say hi. I hope you're all doing very well and this whole COVID thing hasn't gotten you too down and you're all safe and happy and all your friends and family are happy and safe. I also wanted to let you guys know that I gained all of my weight back except for 2.2 pounds of it. And it's been a bit depressing and I've spent a lot of time wishing I hadn't wasted the time and wishing that I hadn't gained the weight back. Well, if wishes were horses, Beckers would ride, right? Can't like, just sit there and wish that something would happen. You actually have to make something happen, and I haven't been making it happen at all. There's a certain amount of shame that goes with that, but not because you guys all follow me, but because I feel shame. Now I'm gonna have a big red mark on my neck. Not that I don't have like bites everywhere from stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm pretty depressed about it. It's really stupid. I know what's good for me and I still don't do it, and I don't know why I don't do it, and I go to bed at night and I think, why? And I think, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, and then I don't do it, or I start to do it and then I don't finish it. And it's the same shit that everybody else on the internet who's talking about weight loss is thinking, but they obviously have something that I don't have, which is a great enough need or want or desire to lose the weight. Or just not stick-to-itiveness, or I'm immature, or I don't know what it is, but it isn't working. And I see things, like for example, I saw a really great sewing pattern on one of the blogs that I watch, or vlogs that I watch, or podcasts, or whatever you want to call it, for this really nice fisherman's top, which is made and designed by a French designer. And it is gorgeous, and I really want to wear it, except the largest size that it comes in is a 16. And I said to myself, well, just buy it and size it up. But why should I? Why should I size it up? Why can't I just get myself to a size 16? Because to be honest with you, if I was a 16, I'd be fucking happy with myself and I'd stay there for the rest of my life quite happily. Still overweight, but not obese. Not even morbidly obese. But yeah, and those are things I think. And then what do? I have this whole epiphany yesterday afternoon while I'm watching this podcast whilst I'm sewing another thing to wear. And last night I made dinner, which is fine because we only had chicken, white breast meat, sandwiches and stuff, but I did eat chips with it. And I had some Diet Cola, and then for dessert I had a little bit of bread pudding that I made for us for dessert. And then we start to watch a film. And I do a camembert with crackers. Bake a camembert. Yeah. Like, that's super healthy. So, how bad do I want these things? Do I really want these things? I don't know. When I was younger and I was having babies, I mean, there was this whole, I was on the treadmill, I was walking every day, twice a day, and I was working, doing stuff, and it was so easy. And now when I actually have the time to do those things, I don't have to make time or get somebody to watch my kids or any of that. I don't fucking do it, and I don't know why. I do not know why. I wish there was a pill that you could take to change your mindset, or some vaccination you could have that would change your mindset. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to go, hey, dumbass, haven't they said that people who are overweight or diabetic or whatever get COVID easier? Yeah, they do, but for some reason, not even that is motivation for me. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I wanted to come back, and I wanted to be honest, And I know it doesn't look sincere because I have a smile on my face, but there's a lot of other things about me that I'm trying to change, and one of those is not being so fucking miserable and letting some things slide rather than sit and stew and, boil in misery. I am trying not to do that, so that, that hopefully will make my life a little bit happier. I have said there are things that I can do around this house that are, exercise and things. And there are. Like, I could be out mowing my backyard right now, but we have a dispute with our neighbor right now, and she's not a nice person, and I don't want to have a confrontation without my husband here because I will need witness, and it's pretty pathetic that I think if I go out and mow the lawn, I have to take my phone and I have to make sure that when I come up my back steps, I have hit record, so it's recording conversations and videos, and I'd rather just wait until Ian got home and mow the back garden tonight. So if she does accost me in any way, verbal or otherwise, because we're not quite sure about her mental stability, then I'm not on my own. So that's that. But yeah. So I have done my normal housework. I mean, I get that exercise. I do housework. Some days it's light housework, some days it's pretty heavy housework. But I do my housework. And so that is pretty much the only exercise I'm getting at the moment, with the sporadic walking in place while I'm watching a video thing. So I can't take my dog out yet because I'm too scared to go down the street with my dog because of COVID, because I live in an area called Pendle. So I live in the Pendle district, and we're on lockdown again, but a lot of my neighbors who and it's not that they don't think that it's a real thing, it's just that they are continuing to have meetings and meet up with people. There's a lot of religious people in my neighborhood who are continuing to go to mosque, even though they've been told you can't be in a group of more than 6 people. And like my immediate neighbor, who is in the other half of the semi-detached, who I love to bits, he's going out playing 5-a-side. So I don't want to walk down the street because I don't know who's just walked there, what they've breathed out. I think I might have a word with my husband this weekend, and we need to get a path cut into that field behind our place so that we can take the dog down there so she can run around. So yeah, but anyway, there's all kinds of reasons. Some sound like excuses, but they're not. They're genuine. I don't want to get sick and I don't want to die. And then other ones might not sound like wholly legitimate or like not crazy, but I'm sorry, I don't want to go outside by myself right now, even in my own back garden, because I am worried about what my neighbor might do. So, and until that's settled in the court, then I don't really feel comfortable going out there. So what am I going to do? I don't know. I do not know. I wanted to come on here and say, I've got this big plan, but I don't have a plan right now. I don't have a plan yet. I just don't have a plan yet. I'm sure that there'll be words of encouragement and, you can do this and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And that is so fantastic that anybody would even think to say that to me. But I gotta believe it. I gotta do it. Now I'm going to be a hypocrite and say, I know that anybody who's watching this who is in the process of losing weight or trying to maintain or just trying to cut a couple pounds off, I am going to say to you words of encouragement. Please keep going. Please keep trying. I'm living vicariously through you at the moment. And I just want you to be a success. I just want you to be a success. I have not found my successful route. And cardio diet isn't the way to go. I don't believe. I think you can do those diets for a certain period of time and then you get bored with it, or it gets to be dull and you need to have something more flavorful or whatever it is to eat, or more, period. And I believe that that is a thing. And so I wouldn't recommend those kinds of diets to anybody. Just change their eating habits and exercise more. But then again, I sit here having gained 28 pounds back since March. Who am I? Yep. Anyway, I'm going to give this some thinking. I'm not promising. It's not going to be like before. I'm not coming back tomorrow. I'm not going to have a daily report. None of that. That's so much pressure. And frankly, it's a lot of work, and I have other things that I need to be doing around my home. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know. It might be a week, it might be 2 weeks, it might be 3 weeks, it might be a month, it might be 5 weeks. I don't know when I'll see you again, but I will see you again. I will, and I will let you know what I'm doing and how I'm doing, okay? And I'd like to hear from all of you. How have you been? Are you getting on? Is everything okay with you? Are you losing weight? Are you gaining weight? Are you exercising? Are you not exercising? Are you scared like me to go out and catch COVID? I still haven't been out. I mean, seriously, have not been out. That's not true. I went out one time, and that was to take my dog to the groomers, and Ian's taking the dog to the groomers every time. Ian goes out to work now. He's back at work. He was back at work at the beginning of August, so he goes out all the time. But I haven't been, and I'm scared to death to go out anywhere. I don't want to go to a store. I don't want to do anything because I'm scared to death. So anyway, there you go. Alrighty. I am, on that very positive note, I am going to take off now and try to get this loaded onto Jenn Jiggles so you can all view it, and I hope you're alright. I really do hope you're okay. I hope that you've been successful, and even if you haven't and you don't want to try, I'm glad you came back and I'm glad you watched. And if anybody's new, thanks. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.